Alright, we are out here. Just gonna check the. Yep, we're out here. Oh, Eleanor. What's up? That's right. You just gotta stay away long enough and eventually your presence is magnifique. So good to see you, Elle. How are you? We are in P4 for this Challenger event. Tell me, Elle, how has your GPs been? I can't. Yeah, you stopped doing GPs for a bit, so it's nice to hear that you're back. She's back. Can't do a camera because my phone is overheating. So we're just going to be that godly voice for now. Challenger, eh? Hopefully I'm not in your category. No offense, but you're a strong driver. And you probably already, well, I don't know. You like to race at night, so maybe you haven't done yours yet? Or have you already raced? Wait, let me guess. You've raced half. Not raced at all. Damn. Dueling on a Saturday? You're mad. Mad in a good way. The good kind. Well, we have still been racing this whole time, so. I'm in series. Oh, God. I don't know. What are you? You're probably in series 12 already, aren't you? If I had to guess. I'm in series 7? Yeah. Just kind of putting along. It's great to catch you, Eleanor. So glad to see you as well. Yeah, you're up in series 12. Good for you. So happy that you're killing it. Speed. Well, I am just a lowly series 7, so. Yes. It does kind of get a bit repetitive, which is why I kind of go slow and steady so that I can elongate the fun. But I think it's all to each his own. And, take a break and come back. That's all well and good. Nothing wrong with that. So we're going to jump out here with, I got a 3 Colapinto and a 4 Bottas. Yeah, Series 12, eh? What's that all about? Look at you. You're so far ahead, oh my god. Yeah, well, they used to have more than 4 tracks per series. I feel like they had like 5 or 6 back in the day. I'm only 17,000 flags away. Yeah, oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Claim some rewards. Just the one. Get a little more volume. Oh, is that too much? Seems like it's alright. Couple oh, we have 2 of these crates. Okay. Yeah, I just thought I'd try and do a live out here because I'm on some reliable Wi-Fi and I'm in a secure location. Finally, I'm still not home, or rather back in North America. I'm still in Europe, so I'm on that Euro time. Last night I was watching Canada and Bosnia. So when does England play? Are you a football fanatic, Eleanor? Anyone out there paying attention? You looked at every country participating. Feels weird without Italy. I don't know what their deal is. Just watching bits. Good for you. Way to not get consumed by the hysteria. I'm not very into it either, but they've got the games on in all the pubs, so hard to turn a blind eye to it. Alright, I'm kind of just dabbling around here. Oh, cool. So she got family over there and then visits. That's amazing. That's really cool. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, Canada's a fun place to visit just because it's got all kinds of locations. It's so big. You can see like many different, um, cities and natures and stuff like that. So that's cool. How was your, how are those drama classes going? I think you had a performance. That was a while ago, though. You had a showcase, I think. I hope that went well. Oh, wow. That's kind of an interesting story that she went to sports, but then her brother ran to Canada. You know what? That would be an interesting story to tell one day. Maybe if she's interested in sharing. Maybe if it's not too personal, but that would probably be a unique um, kind of biographical story that other people could maybe learn from or identify with. I mean, there's so many interesting stories about family and people trying to connect with their biological family members. So that's great. That's pretty cool. Hopefully she can draw on some of that. All right, we are up against some mirror opponents. Mirror. 10 laps. Speed and heart. We want speed though. Gonna give Valtteri some tire help here. Right, she's old enough to talk about that. Yeah, I mean it's not easy keeping in touch with family or people across the pond just by virtue of the time difference. It just it makes it a bit awkward when the day is over versus the day is starting. I've noticed that myself, just trying to stay in touch with all my people from Canada, and it's either you're going to bed while they're in full swing, or you're awake and they're asleep, and all that. So Definitely takes a bit of effort. But I mean, if she's ever willing to talk more about it, then, like I said, there's lots of people who are going through that. So yeah, it seems Canada can be a bit of a sanctuary for people. Lots of people that I've met here as well that have had family either go to Canada or just reside there short term and just be there for a little bit. Bearman causing problems here. Yeah, I mean, especially if they return to Canada and then, it's just hard to keep in touch. I made friends with some people back when when I was in Europe like 10 years ago. Actually, one of them was an au pair as well. And yeah, it's just hard to stay in touch. You eventually just become a little bit. You're kind of you are your immediate surroundings. So, but that's cool. You were an au pair. How did you like that? Was it just sort of something you did that was like you did it served you while you were there? I mean, nothing will ever replace those memories, right? Like the memories we make in those experiences will be lifelong. And who knows, maybe in time, city awesome, people garbage. That sucks. That can make the experience a little more difficult to endure. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, I mean, you never know what the future may hold you. You could always end up going to Canada someday, and then you'll have a friend there, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, a basement with no windows is going to be hard, no matter what way you slice it. I'm actually staying in a basement right now, but I have 2 floors. I've got the main floor, which only has one window, and then I've got the bedroom in the basement. But you know what? It's alright because I spent a lot of my adolescent years in my family house in the basement. So I'm kind of a basement dweller anyway. And I have little to no responsibilities while I'm here, so I can go outside anytime I choose. But no, being kept in the basement is like borderline insanity. So I'm glad you made it out, Al. I'm glad you're here, Eleanor. Yeah, I mean, my responsibility. I'm responsible for my happiness right now and keeping these videos coming and popping on a stream for the first time in forever. So I'm so happy that we're out here and Elle was able to join us. First time on the plane. Wow. You'll never forget that. Are you nervous to fly, or do you not really think about it? I'm pretty good on planes. I have a little bit of claustrophobia, but not enough to warrant like any fear of planes. I also have fear of heights, so I'm not sure how maybe because I don't see the plane outside or the air outside, so I'm not really. It's only when the plane has a super rough landing that then I'm just like, oh. I guess. Well, I mean, the airport is it's an open field, right? So it's liable to have that. Thank you, Panzar. Appreciate you jumping in. Wishing the luck. We did pop out a P3 and a P6 here, so that's all right. I want to say we remembered how many laps are in the Spanish track, so that's good. Last time we thought it was 9, and we got here a little oopsie. Abseil. What a school trip where I had to abseil. Abseil? I know what a zip line is. What is an abseil? Do I have to look that up? Hey, Pansar46. Thank you for joining us. Welcome out here. A friend of Eleanor's is a friend of mine. Time management and speed. Alright, we're just going right back in with tires and speed here. Right, tires and speed. Yeah. The rope down the vertical line. Oh, is that like I think we call it bungee jumping, yeah? The rope down the vertical line. Sort of like bungee jumping. Apparently I have either have a problem with my sinuses or a neurological issue which causes my vertigo. So I'm not sure if my fear of heights is psychological so much as it might be biological. So we'll see. Tires and speed. Yeah, I got that earwax big time. Just start bodice on the saws and see what happens. I don't know. You push off with your feet, but kind of drag them. Oh boy, it sounds very stressful. Oh, Bodice, what are you doing, bud? What is he doing? This guy's driving me insane. Absolutely driving me insane. Brutal. Yeah, trust me, nothing better than opening up a date with saying that you have to get your ears flushed every so often in order to maintain your balance. Oh god, look at us, eh? Hey, we're only human, okay? Can't help ourselves. If people can't accept us warts and all, then they're not the ones for us. But okay, get your ears flushed, boys and girls. It's my gift to you. You'll be amazed at the stuff that comes out of your head. Amazed and disgusted. Just throw them back on softs, right? I feel like. Why not? Why not? Yeah, you gotta race OP. Wait, you saying OP? Opponent? Like overpowered? Race overpowered? Opponent? What is that? Who is this? Ben Peru, F1 legend. Thinks he's so great. What's he doing? He's gonna double stack, eh? Interesting. Opening round. OP. Look, I've been out of the game a while, okay? I don't know all the jargon kids are using. No, I've still been racing. I just haven't been talking to anybody, so a little out on the community. I'm staying in touch though. I'm watching a lot of people. Watching Asa. Actually, that's kind of it. I haven't really had time to watch anyone else. Oh my god, I thought it was 7 laps. Guys, you gotta help me out here. Fuck. Oh god, now I'm pitting wrong. Oh my god, don't look. Everybody stop watching. Everybody stop watching. Fuck. No wonder the opponent's like, what are you doing? Oh, I screwed up. That's alright. We'll get it back tomorrow. Damn it. We'll get it right tomorrow, guys. I know. Eleanor, you're being too kind. Really, you should just look at the thing and then it'll tell you how many laps there are. I don't know why. What is this slow pit lane? Did they change the pit lane here? That was insane. Theoretically, we should be able to just read the lap signage. Shouldn't be that hard. But, yeah, I'm so used to Silverstone being 7 laps. But, you know what? I have seen it. I've seen it 8 before. So, I don't know why I'm all derped out here. What's the opponent doing? P4. Wow. Yeah, did they change the pit lane? It looks like they did, eh? Remember we used to fly in this pit lane? Oh my god, they changed the pit lane here. Oh my god, it's slow now. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like... Remember when we used to like fly in the pit lane here? We used to come in and just reef those corners in the pit lane. Good times. It was good times. I guess I have to pit. I mean, I can't run this one more lap, can I? Can I? It'd be kind of crazy if I did. Alright, you go right ahead, opponent. You go right ahead. Look at this pit lane. Oh my god. Whoa. That was the quickest pit ever. Also, those graphics look a bit tighter. Are they better? I feel like they're better. I'm not running 60 frames, am I? I don't think I am. Okay, did I screw up the pit and still I'm gonna beat this guy? Like, is that what's happened? Oh no, he's gonna... Okay, Colapinto gets it done. As long as I don't get past here. Somehow we blew the pit, the strategy. And we still get it done. Sorry, Ben. That was a terrible race, but Ben somehow did worse. Ben, what did you do? 332 and 332. Oh, well, he was on those hard tires a bit too long. Look at that Bottas strategy. Ooh. And somehow it's better? I don't understand that. Huh. He's got to be like scratching his head on that one. Full kudos for being from Peru and having a hockey photo. Full props to you, sir. Alright, so we gotta be better on that one big time. Restart. Oh my god, Singapore. Chaos in Singapore, as is tradition. It's always chaos in Singapore. Always, guys, always. Remember to give at least Bottas some restart help. I don't know why to find the opponent. And he's super strong. That's great. That's great. Why is it a bad time? Everybody's racing. Everybody's out here. Is that what's happening? Why is their qualifying so shit? Restart speed. Speed? Restart speed. Everyone's racing. It's Saturday night. We should all be having fun. Partying. Out. Living life. Not in. Don't mind me though. I'm not here. Well, Eleanor, guess what? If I get through for tomorrow, I'd love to know what your setup is. Oh wait. Do you mean setup for... You mean setup for Singapore, right? Then yes, I would love to know what your setup is. Do tell. Spill the beans. What's the goss? I mean, I'm running the same setup here as Graham Hill. Me and Graham are doing the same. Except he's got Mariah Carey. I am a challenger. Yes, this is the challenger. I don't know why I'm not using sights. That would be the first good question. Probably because he's not upgraded. My best drivers right now are... Oh, he's on boost. That's why. Yeah. Sights is on boost. Okay, well. Something we can take a look at for later or tomorrow. I mean, I am faster than him right now. But Bottas is sucking, so I guess we could sub Bottas out. Extra points. Oh my god, not even extra. I see, extra points. Well, darn it, Eleanor. I'm glad you pointed that out. Yeah, I mean, that's what our opponent's doing. Mr. McLaren Canada himself. Showing us what's really good. Looks like we will not get the win here because we have not used the correct drivers. But that's alright. It's only Saturday. Oh, we're out of instinct. Oh god. Oh my god. What happened? How did we get out of instinct? That seems rather sudden. Out of the way, Jimbo. Come on, Bottas. Don't let me down, bro. Please let me down. Yeah, Colapinto's good. Bottas terrible. Good to know. Look at this guy, P1. Good for you, Graham. Good for you, bro. How's he got Colapinto up in P1? That's crazy. He's using those, what's he got? He's got a very premium boost, yeah? Hey, Pantar. I'm actually Canadian nationality. I'm from Canada, Toronto. But right now I am racing out of Europe. I'll be in Europe until mid-July, in which I'll be returning back to... no, it's alright. It's all good, bro. I mean, Canada, US, a lot of similarities. What about you? Are you racing out of the States? Or the UK, or what? Canada rules. I mean, we hope so for this World Cup, right? Hopefully, we get a little bit of hometown look. You're from Sweden. Nice. Cool. Sweden's playing. Good luck to you in the World Cup, sir. But yeah, I mean, the States is a valid choice. There's 360 million people. So if you hear my accent, you might as well assume States. There's only like 30 million Canadians, right? I've never made it to Sweden. I've only made it to I was in Europe 10 years ago when we were going to go to Stockholm, but just never made it up there, so yeah. What do you have to say about the allegations about yes, it's pretty deep. There's some allegations that Sweden is one of the more dangerous countries in Europe. What do you think about that? Any merit, or is that all false? False reporting. Eleanor, do you expect me to use this sites? Is that... Which one is the one that's... It is that one. Okay. Yeah. Common sites. Got it. Is that deep roots? Are you saying roots? Can Sweden have deep roots? Like together? Like Canada and Sweden are like homies? I'm pretty sure we're we're similar. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Canada and Sweden. I mean, when I think Canada and Sweden, I think of hockey. I think we have some pretty big... Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just going to upgrade sites anyway, just for the hell of it. A little bit here. We're doing our next track is Sakhir. Yorkshire, yeah, well, you gotta have your wits about you in Yorkshire. It's a bit dodgy up there, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry. Norris. But he's not upgraded. I only have my epics. Or my yeah. Remember, Eleanor, we're not all like flush with racing extensively like some people in this chat. Well, I have coins, but I have no Series 8ers, right? So, besides, yeah, I know. I gotta just, I gotta stay in my lane here. Run that free to play, minimal options. But I did a bunch of coin. Ooh, 17 mil. That's a lot. Oh, we have like co-patriots here. I got you. It's pretty good. I mean, 17 mil is a lot, but I think we should do it. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. We're spending money. I don't give a shit. Because we get extra points, so. Is it really better? Oh, God. Yeah, you're alright. I'm just so weak. I'm so weak. Yeah, Stockholm's definitely safe, right? It's a world-class capital city, so I'm sure it's fine. But I hear, like, I don't know, Uppsala or something, maybe? Uppsala? Am I saying that right? Tires and power management. Tires? Oof. Let's see what happens. 3 race points. Yeah, those are crucial. But yeah, Panzer, when I think of Canada, Sweden, I think of hockey. Probably two of the largest powerhouse hockey nations. Like when a hockey tournament starts, they're both expecting it's either gold or if you don't get gold, it's like disappointment. I mean, Canada has shit the bed in international hockey lately, so it's a bit of a touchy subject for me. I think Sweden's doing all right. Guys are all right. You're out there. Oh, Uppsala's a university town. Okay, safe. Yeah, I think it's all fake news to be honest. It was some survey that was like on Instagram or something where it was saying like the most dangerous cities in Europe or something, but like they didn't cite their information, so it's all BS. It's all a bunch of crap. Yeah, I mean, you guys are good. I think Canada's in a world of hurt when it comes to hockey. I mean, we have good players. We're just choking. Like, we don't have a goalie, and like, our defense isn't quite what it used to be. Our forwards are like probably some of the best in the game. Excuse me, but like, man, I don't know. I've got issues with the last Olympics. I don't see how the U.S. wins that. That doesn't make any sense. My conspiracy brain is going like, I'm not sure about that. Just feels like, yeah, no. But yeah, I think Sweden's always had a very good reputation for being. I mean, you guys got through COVID pretty well. Basically, like hardly any lockdowns, as far as I understood. Kept a lot of your like outdoor dining and stuff, and just like everyone just sort of respected a little bit of social distance, maybe, but like limited mask mandates, virtually no shutdowns. We did not win the World Cup. We lost to Finland. Sorry. Finland? Yeah, Finland. We lost to Finland and then proceeded to lose the bronze medal game to somebody embarrassing. We, yeah, I think it was Finland, Switzerland in the final. And we lost to, I want to say, Denmark? Something like completely, like, again, like Canada's just in a world of hurt for hockey right now. So if we don't have hockey, like we don't have anything. Like we have nothing. I mean, we'll see what this World Cup does. They looked okay against Bosnia, but again, that's Bosnia. But yeah, no, I mean, this hockey thing. The problem is there's a big dark cloud over Hockey Canada because of all of that scandal, court stuff where players were essentially gang banging. Sorry, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on the stream, but there was all that stuff. And now Hockey Canada is like a bad rep because like whatever. It's hard to be proud of something that has a lot of like cover-ups and just like they're not very integral. And yeah, I mean, our hockey is kind of like it's our bread and butter, so I've almost had to turn away from hockey for now and just say, what else do we got? That was juniors, yes, but it's like everything runs through Hockey Canada, right? It's all under the same moniker, and like you got the same executives, the same checks and balances on running through the whole thing. So, if you're going to allow the juniors to behave like that, then what's the rest of the institution doing and allowing and whatever? So I've had to kind of take a step back and just not acknowledge hockey as much, just because I'm not proud of the way they're conducting themselves. And actually, we have two national sports, and our other national sport is lacrosse. So time to like give up the lacrosse sticks. Ooh, snag P1? No, or P2. Time to like support some lacrosse maybe. Could be time to promote some indigenous athletes and get the lacrosse team on the national level. I don't know. I feel like hockey kind of shot themselves in the foot. So until they kind of get their act together, I think we should support some indigenous lacrosse. That's my stance on that. Alright, so 4 races down, we're looking at a 171, which is... What's this guy? 182 is pretty good. It's where we'd like to be. So we've dropped like 9 points to my chagrin. But we got 4 more to go. And we're going to use sites. So if we use sites the first 3 raises, that's an extra 3 points. So that's 4, 7. That's the 81. That's 181. Or wait. 3, 6, 9. That's 180. So if we had used sites, then we would be where we're supposed to be. So lesson learned. Much thanks to Eleanor for pointing us out. And we're going to jump back out here. Yeah, I mean, our Prime Minister, the current Prime Minister of Canada, has a lot of ties with Europe. He seems to be engaging in Europe for allyship, while the U.S. continues to ostracize themselves, not only from Europe but also Canada. We're lacking in our trade agreements, and Trump's pulling out of a bunch of the European agreements, pulling troops out of the United Nations, or not committing troops to Ukraine and stuff like that. So yeah, I think Canada and Europe have a lot to gain from each other. I think Europe itself is at a bit of a tipping point. But, I mean, yeah, I agree with you on the Carney thing, man. Carney is... I mean, look, he plays the game, right? He's a banker. He's a world-class banker. He plays the game. And the haves are going to do really well under him. He's also running a liberal government, so... There will be some socialist agendas as well. 9 laps. Let's just run a little self-control and see what happens. I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, I think we're like-minded on that one, Pansai. That's good. Yeah, I mean, Canada would have been so... I mean, I don't even want to think about what would have happened to Canada without Carney. He's just steadied the old rudder a bit and just helped us through what was a terrible previous office held by Trudeau. Problem with Trudeau, I mean, aside from the many things, was that his first, half term was really good. He stepped in, got a bunch of initiatives done, and then suddenly, COVID, having a liberal government through COVID was awful. And then, I don't know what happened to him personally, but, the guy just fell off a cliff, got divorced, he's dating Katy Perry. And, that's fine if that's what you want to do. Just don't run a country while you're doing that. My God, man. You got 38 million people to look after, and you're, having a midlife crisis. Jesus. So he's out, and Carney's in. That's all good. Problem for me is I live in Ontario, and our premier is... He basically reminds me of Bowser from Mario Brothers. He's a Koopa. He's an absolute idiot warlord, monger. Not even a warlord, just a money-grubbing, I got no time for this guy. And problem is he's appeasing to all the boomers, all the boomers that have money. And they're all like, man, it's fine. Meanwhile, he's ripping up our green spaces, putting in tons of development in Toronto. He's doing more in Toronto than the mayor Like our mayor is is completely out to lunch. She is like absolutely like just a doughhead, and he's just running the show there in Toronto. So I mean, I had so much problems with it. I had to leave. So I'm just part of many reasons, but I'm living in Europe for 3 months just to kind of get away from Ontario, get away from all the bureaucracy and red tape in Canada. It's just like the hypocrisy is just God. Anyway, so we're having fun. We're living out here, and yeah, maybe one day I'll make it up to Sweden. So you never know, Panzer. I'm going to Copenhagen in late September. So not Sweden, but I'll be in the Nordic region. So any advice or tips on Copenhagen would be greatly appreciated. I know it's expensive. That's about all I know. But going as a little birthday present for my mom. So pretty fortunate to be able to tag along with her, and she just needs a little help getting around Europe. So that's how I got to Europe in the first place. Was I went with her last October, and we discovered some of the Mediterranean, and I thought, you know what? We could do this. We go back here. Try things out. Crazy thing about Europe is, aside from the obvious, the iGaming, like the internet gaming industry, is rampant out here. Like it's just like you got lots of industry, you got lots of conventions, like development. It's insane. Yeah, man, Denmark is so good. That's German, sorry. I can't speak Danish. The language is, I don't know what's harder, man, Danish or Swedish. But, yeah, they are the EU's leading GDP country. No thanks to the the access they have to the oil supply in the North Sea. But yeah, it used to be Germany, and then Germany blew that, so now it's Denmark. So it's pretty expensive to go there, as they're running the show there now. But yeah, let's see. I've been to Amsterdam, so I hear it's has some similarities with in terms to bike cyclist culture and being a flat kind of a flat city with canals and stuff like that. So oh, Norway, eh? I'll have to I gotta read up on that. Let me fact check what I'm saying. So I appreciate you mentioning that. Makes sense. Norway is closer to the North Sea. What is GLP-1 fat drugs? That's funny. I don't know what that means. Well, it's probably like GDP, but GLB. Fat drugs. Man, Norway did a big dirty job when they were forming that country, eh? fat reduction drugs. No way. Crazy. But yeah, Norway, they wrapped right around the top of the peninsula there and just stopped Sweden and Finland from having any sea access. So then they had to go through that little strait past Copenhagen and like apparently caused some issues back in the day based on my limited research, but you tell me since you're the one who's out there. The Norwegians also sailed freaking everywhere. Like they were down in Argentina, like man. They were far. Oh, we get that wobble. 2 Colapinto this time. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, well, it just seemed like there was a lot of contention back in the day. But I mean, correct me if I'm very wrong, but a lot of that stems from the early, Viking days where y'all were kind of beefing with each other back in the we're talking back in the day, way back. Cornering tires, cornering and tires. Yeah, I mean, I like history, so I watch a lot of how countries are formed crap on YouTube. So not all my information is going to be correct, but I do enjoy just watching how they have like formation of. Yeah, I mean now it seems like the Scandinavian countries are pretty tight. That's the stereotype is that from outside we assume that y'all are just basically like not the same, definitely not the same, but just in agreement with each other. You would never liken a country to another, but just you can kind of say Scandinavia a bit of a unit, let's say. I mean, thank God Finland did its thing in World War II, eh? Like, fuck. Kept the Russians at bay. That was a sketchy time. Check my phones. My phone gets super hot here for some reason. So we just gotta check that. We're already on race 6 though. Okay, so now we do have. I wonder what will happen if we go double mediums. Is that crazy? Danes, Norwegians, Swedes, they all talk to each other. No way! That's so cool! You have like a similar, I wouldn't know what that language, the Finns though, yeah, the Finns are something different, that's for sure. I mean, they're more, they're a little more Russian, I mean, they're more Baltic than you guys. They're a bit more, got that Lithuanian, Latvian thing going on. Which is kind of interesting. But I don't know what the name of your language, the basis of your language would be. Like if it's Russian is Skrillex or Cyrillic, you know, English is Germanic, Italian and French is Latin, so yours would be something. Yeah, I mean that's fun for you guys actually because you have so many competitive hockey nations kind of up and up together. So you can kind of all get involved. I mean that's why the World Cup is so much fun when it's like held in, Riga or something like that because it's like you can all like hang out and go to the games and like honestly the fans in Europe for hockey are way better. You watch those World Cup or Spengler Cup games and there's like chants going on. You got your towels, like your scarves and like it's all passion. Got your free cars in the corner of the arena, all that good stuff. It's a good time. Oh, it is German, eh? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, well, I've taken a listen to some Danish in preparation for going there, and I do not stand a chance. Like Danish, Swedish, um, yeah, even like when I was in Amsterdam, could not do Dutch. Yeah, it's dramatic from like way back based on yeah, and obviously evolved into something else, but based in Germanic. I couldn't do Dutch. I was in Belgium. Couldn't do Flemish. That stuff just evades me. I can do German. I was in Germany in like a week, and die sprechen sie Deutsch sehr gut. Die sprechen sie Deutsch ein bisschen, but ich komme aus Canada, all that good stuff. Danke schön, bitte schön, all that. It's fun. Yeah, they made up their own counting. It's called the Danish krone. Like, oh, it's worth more. Don't you get it? Okay, we're basing ourselves here, which is never ideal. See if we can get Carlos going here. That's funny. They count the wrong way. I like that. Okay, we're sitting P6, P7. I probably could do soft tires on the last thin here with the tire boost on. Even no one in front of us? No, everyone's gone. Wow, everyone's gone. It's crazy. Oh, they were close. Everyone was close, just not close enough. Dang her. Yeah, they were close, just not close enough. What happened? The opponent quit or what? No, it's just running. The CPU is running hard tires to the end. Good for you, CPU. Good for you. Okay, 41 points. Not great. But I think that's before we get the extra 3, perhaps. Let me just check should say if we're overheating. Does it say that here? No. It says it here. Oh, fine. Alright. Apparently we're fine. It's just not going to be the first time we overheated and blew the stream. Oopsies. Alright, power unit and tires. Baku, one stop. Sweet. How's our battery? It's getting low, but we should be alright. Phone battery, that is. So we had 44 on that? Yeah, okay. So now we're scoring what we should with Carlos. Hopefully we get it, get through here. Hopefully. So Panzer, I've played the game for like a long time now. I think if you look at my profile, but I think I missed maybe 1 year. So like, yeah, 4 or 5 years. I took 2 years off though. I stopped playing for like 23 or 24. But I played hard for at least 2 or 3 of those years outside of the break. But yeah, what about you? Yeah, I'm just sort of casual out here. I'm trying to. I'm trying to adapt as it's changed. Different parts of the game have changed. They put in the energy unit. 2 years. All right. Well, you can always. You're basically a vet now. I mean, Eleanor has played like a year and a half. Like, I think not even a year. I don't know how she would count it, but like, it all just depends on how hard you go, I guess. When I first started, this is gonna age me. It was like the mechanics of this game were way different. There was no DRS. there was a yeah, no, Eleanor's on a next level. We should all be like Eleanor. Yeah, the early mechanics of this game, there was a maintenance icon. So you had to choose when to pit, and on some of your pits, you had to perform maintenance. And if you didn't, so you had gas icon, and a maintenance icon. So if you pushed too hard in your car, you would run out of gas, and by the end of the race, you'd just be like. I think you would go, just not very fast. I'm trying to think if you stopped or what. And if you didn't perform maintenance properly, so you know how in this game random cars break down and there's smoke coming out of them and they're just like putting along? So that would happen to you. And if you didn't pit, and so the maintenance would cost an extra like a few seconds. So it would make your pit time longer. Which didn't really make any sense because they only do that in NASCAR. So it was like, why are we doing maintenance performances here? But yeah, it's funny they kept the breakdown option for the other cars. They've never changed that, which I found to be a little interesting, bizarre maybe. But yeah, they've changed the game quite a bit. They've updated a lot. Good for Hutch, you know? Good for Hutch for being out here. What's this guy on? What's he doing? This guy's flying, eh? You can get this pit stop done for him? No, I ever chasing this guy the whole way. Crazy. Crazy work. Does he throw on the mediums? Yeah, double mediums. And what's he running? Same self-control and can't see. Can't see. I don't know. Some. So we can get some moves done on these guys. No. Maybe? It's kind of locking in here because we have an opponent who thinks he's got us. But can Boyd do it? He hits his DRS way too early, or ERS I should say. We can hit it after that second turn. Because now we're going to get him here, and he's going to be like, what the heck, man? Oh, but he's got tons of DRS. Or energy. Dinger. That's a shame. And we're going to run out of tires. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, Hamilton's going to get us. That's a shame. Huh. And he almost gets us. But we barely get the win there. Ooh. Not too happy with that. It's a win, but like... I mean, he had hit pass, so that's probably a good win for us. Higher team score. He had the pit pass. He ran softer tires. He's running Bottas too. Interesting. Yeah, he's got my old setup. We had better power, but not by much. He had a better setup, way better setup. He's running a different rear wing, that's it. We may want to take a look at that Vibe lift and see. Might be a better option. For power unit? Oh, he's running the Vibe lift. It was level 5, I believe. Oh, it's a much faster pit time. I feel like it's the move. You only lose 3 power unit. I know the point is to maximize your power unit, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we ultimately did win the race, but... That's 10. I don't know. I think it's kind of the way to go. I usually like to have the stat leading whatever your loadout is. But in this case, the power unit it's the well, it's not the highest. It's 92 here as well. Scythe and wobble, eh? The wobble. Is that possible? Now I'm tripping. Now I'm straight tripping. Okay, the speed, yeah, it's fine. I mean, 112 versus 110. Oh God. We're gonna have to go through this offline, I think. And just go through and make sure we have the right setups. Oh God, I'm tripping. Straight tripping here. I'm sweating. You got me sweaty. 20 boosters. Holy man. It's a lot. Bro, you're gonna make me go all the way through this again. Hopefully they're trying to get me to press one by accident. 780k. A little splash in the old pond. Alright, well. Boy, oh boy. Straight dripping now. Tires and speed. See, the qualifying is like two down. Damn. We're gonna have to take a look for tomorrow. Because the setup is basically the same. Minus 12, wait a second. Yeah, oh, it's 12. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It's a huge pit gap, though. Whoa. Oh, man. What does it say? Should say... usually it says, like, how many years you've been out here. Somewhere it says that. Somewhere it says that. No friends. Connect to Facebook. I should probably do that. Or should I? I know I've seen it somewhere. I've seen it somewhere. Crazy, eh? I've seen it somewhere. It even says like years active or something. Come on, Shelly. Shelly. Come on. Alright, well, let's get this last one in. Like a G6. Like a G6. And then we'll get it done. Okay, what are we doing? Barcelona. Some hex to give us a shot here. So we have the opponent out here, or what's up? Yes. Opponent is rolling in our face. Not yet, you fool. Zing. Some passes done. Come on, Shelly. What is that? That's brutal. Opponent's flying, eh? Not quite sure how he's flying. Nothing. Oh boy. Oh, Pierre. Oh, Pierre. Oh, Pierre. It's going to be a tight one, that's for sure. He's throwing the hards on. Interesting. Oh, Alpine fucked us. Ouch. Are we still behind that Alpine? My God. Brutal. Spicy race here. Last race of the Spanish Grand Prix. Alright, if you've been out here with us, we appreciate you. Please give us the old like and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. And we will continue to bring you jaw-breaking performances. And get the dub here, that would be all much more worth it. PHX is giving us a run for our money, though. Oh, my spine. Okay, he's got Gasly on fresh tires coming for us. So get the move done. Look at you, Carlos, right up at the front of the pack. What a guy. What's up, Mango? Sorry, Magno. My eyes are brutal tonight. How are you, Magno? Hope you're well. Get those blue flags, Hajar, off of me. And hold this. Oh, get those blue flags off of me. Alright, send it. See if we can get this Alpine, or who is this in front of us? Nope, nobody. Okay, cool. Anybody blow their tires in front of us? Anything? No. Could have got that Ferrari, but no. You get the opponent, though. That's the most important part. Oh, wow, crunch time on my neck. Alright, plus 3 points. I think that's going to end us in a pretty comfortable spot. P14, yes, gets us inside the top 20. Thank you, Panzer. Not our worst round, that's for sure. I was aiming for what's 180 times 2? It's at 360. That would make sense, yes. You can tell I'm a math major. So I was aiming for 360. So that's pretty much all we can really ask for. These guys. Yeah, 400 is a nice place to be, but that's what I was putting in 400s at the junior level. So 2,900 flags, 2,900. Yeah, so he's about 1,000 more flags than us. And he's got a platinum. He's got 3,000 plus flags. Anyone have less flags than us? Not really. So everyone up here has more flags than us. So we are punching above our weight a little bit. Yeah, so Pink Panther strikes again. And we should make it through. We got another 9 hours for other opponents to give us the run for our money. But like I said, we should be through. So thank you for joining us. Big shout outs to Eleanor for commenting, being a queen. Big shout outs to Panzer. all the way from Sweden, my Swedish brethren. Thank you for chatting. Good talk, sir. And shout outs to Magno for coming out here, saying hello. We appreciate everybody along for the ride. And we will try to grow this channel into something a little more than where we're at. So any subscribes and likes go a long way, but honestly just the interaction, the comments, those are huge because those help push the video on the algorithm. So much appreciated. And as I've mentioned before, once we're back from our European vacation adventure, we will be a little more locked in for a regular schedule, and I'll be able to stream with video assistance, so you'll be able to see my Mog face. That's what you're into. Let's pop some crates just to give you guys some rewards for hanging out here. See what we can look at here. Some axes, not bad. No. Cool. Ooh. This crate kind of sucks. Oh, Tempest. Yeah, it's not bad. We can get the Tempest ready to upgrade. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Pierre. Okay, great. That's exactly what we wanted. Self-control. Going strong. Okay. Ooh, there's some battery. Right to the core. Alright, boys and girls. That will be all for us tonight. But be sure to check us tomorrow and going forward. We'll try to finish out this Spanish Grand Prix. Good luck to your races. Good luck to all of you out there. Thank you, Panzer. You have a great night as well. Good luck in the World of Cups. And, have a great time. And we will catch you out there, as we say. Alright. Peace out, y'all. See ya.